Okay, hopefully everybody can see this now. It's supposed to be live. And we are live. All right, guys, give me just a minute while I mute the YouTube side of it. I'm lost here. Oops. Okay, I think I've got that. And now I'll go back to StreamYard here. And we do have Miss Amanda here with us tonight, but she is on a conference call. So she's going to be a minute. So I've got her muted, but she'll give me a wave and whatnot when she comes back in. So let's see. We have tonight in chat so far. We have Monkey Wrench. Hello to Monkey Wrench. We have GT. Welcome, GT. And it's just basically tonight. I have not gone live for almost a year now. So I figured it'd be time to catch up a little bit. And I've got a trip planned for Florida in July for some filming, which I'm really excited because I am out of footage. And I got my trusty donkeys, as always. Duncan. And it's pink, sparkly, just like me. And almost gone because Amanda and I have been chatting privately for a little bit. So, how's everyone doing this fine Saturday night? Hope everyone is well. I ended up getting myself a subscription to StreamYard. And I've been having fun playing with that and all that good stuff too tonight. So I've got my Bradenton Beach background. It is a nice cup. I went through the Dunkies drive-thru on a break and got a extra large coffee. And anybody that knows me knows that I run on Dunkies. And so I saw that in the window, and it's just like a puppy. You gotta have it, or a kitten. I'd probably say more like a kitten in the window because that's my little forte. So it's been fun. And it's been quiet around here. There hasn't been, now that we have spring back and our days are kind of like bipolar. It's gone from 80 degrees to 70 degrees to hey, Amanda, you're supposed to be playing with me up here, but no, of course not. She's down in chat. She's making herself known. Yes, StreamYards. With the StreamYards, with the basic version, you get up to 6 people on chat. And with the paid version, you get some more features like background music, stuff like that. I could change my screen and whatnot, which has been really nice. I see a few people, that try it and use it and whatnot, and I wanted to try it for myself. I did month to month, so that way I can create a little intro and stuff like that. I've still got to learn how to use it, which it's not hard. It's very user friendly for StreamYard. I've just got to pay a little bit more attention and do this stuff ahead of time. And Amanda's mind's blown. She is so used to StreamYard and she's a professional at it. It just blows her mind that I can't figure it out. But that's what for the younger ones. Okay, well, age has nothing to do with it. But anyhow. Just let me know, Amanda, when you're ready. Just give me a little hand signal and I'll unmute you. So, at, like you can see on the screen, I added my sunset that was done at Bradenton Beach. Not my photo, of course, but still, my favorite beach, so gotta have a picture of it. And this is on the other side of, not near Anna Maria. I think it was, but what was the other side of the island? I'm starting to learn now. There's Anna Maria was one island, and Holmes Beach is there. And on the other end of the island, Cortez. So I think this was down in between Cortez and Longboat. This one was taken by somebody between Cortez Beach and Longboat Key, if I got that right. And I apologize if it's not. And I'm going to sit here and... How does everybody like the music in the background? Is it boring putting you to sleep? They have different types. There's only like it's different types of music, which I'd really like. I don't know why. Acoustic music. See, I just got... Maybe it doesn't come with the basic. Maybe only with the professional version. I don't know. If anybody knows, you can drop it in stream the chat and let me know. I don't expect... I've got to start doing these lives a little bit more. I was trying to do them a few times a week back months ago, and when I'm working, sometimes it's a little harder to get things to go the right way so that I'm out of work and we had daylight and all that good stuff. But so with the channel, I've been really doing a lot of the shorts, which I really like doing because you get an incredible amount of views on the YouTube shorts, which I suggest to anybody if you want to kind of get things going and draw a little bit of attention to your channel, that you do try the shorts, doing a couple of them and whatnot, because it definitely will draw you some more viewers and route them to your channel. I think I've gotten probably almost... I think the last time I looked, I had over 100 new subscribers to the channel just doing the shorts itself. And so it's definitely worth trying it out. And we've had a lot with, I think, other channels, not here, have had a lot of drama going on and whatnot. So sometimes you just kind of have a tendency to draw away from those channels that have... I have still yet, GT, to figure out OBS. It's not hard. I know it's not. I'm just at that point where I figured, hey, I see StreamYards and it's pretty user-friendly and whatnot. Yeah, the drama chat weren't... The drama streams aren't here, and, you know, I'm not saying anything about nothing. Whatever's there is there, and this is just a relaxing little live stream when I have a house empty for once and it's quiet. So yes, definitely making more videos. everybody says that Connecticut is full of haunted locations to film, but so far the ones that I've encountered, they either want you to pay or you have to pay they want payment. They put up no trespassing signs, all that good stuff. So I think there's one sanitarium that is up in New London, I think it is, that I'm gonna venture up to. I think it's on my other phone, but Connecticut has 10 top haunted locations that they had in an article in the Connecticut Post that I have been looking at. I mean, they have one place that's relatively near to me. It's called Cedar Crest Hospital. It is a abandoned asylum. Cedar Crest Hospital was one of the few sanatoriums in the state that was instrumental in treating people suffering from tuberculosis. The hospital closed in 2010, remains closed and off limits to the general public. And they had a controversial thing about funding to clean it up. So they have like $1.4 million of cleanup work to do there. And that's still pending state approval. We also have, and this is in New Haven, Connecticut. It's called English Station, which I don't know if it was. Oh, it's an abandoned power plant that's housed in an imposing brick building. It was constructed in 1924. But again, asbestos, hazardous materials, all that good stuff that you don't need to breathe in and all that crap. So I probably wouldn't be adding that one to my list. Are you ready to come online, or you still want to be muted? Muted? Okay. Yeah, I know. You got a conversation going there. Well, we could get some lots and lots of stuff to hear. We'll just leave it as a private conversation. Some of the other places that I want to explore, and like I said, it's going back to things that are available in Connecticut that now they've put up no trespassing signs on. There is one Fairfield Hills Hospital in Newtown. This is up in the Connecticut Hills. It's called Fairfield Hills Hospital, and it's an abandoned psychiatric hospital in Newtown. It opened in the 1930s. I don't know how. Let's see if I can do this real quick so people can check it out, so they can see some of the stuff. I mean, you never know when you're going to travel through Connecticut. So if you want to find something fun to do, let's see if I can do the link real quick. Get myself back in. Oh, well, wait, I can't do that because it wasn't in my Gmail. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to share it to myself. And we'll do it to Gmail. I'll send myself an email. And when Gmail. Okay, there it goes. So nice. Let's reload it. Copy the link. And of course, I could find my way back to my chat. And this is the link that I am referring to. Sorry, it's long, but it was a Facebook post where they were showing it. So it'll link you to the Connecticut Post. Perfectly safe link. So they did, like I said, there was Fairfield Hills Hospital in Newtown. In Newtown, what else do they say? It closed in 1995. The following year, it was featured in a set piece in the movie Sleepers, which featured Brad Pitt, Robert De Niro, and Minnie Driver, adding spook factor to the hospital. So now it says something about it. It's home to a brewery. So then we also have Hearthstone Castle. That's a new one. I didn't realize we had a castle in Connecticut. I mean, I did. We have several castles. We have Gillette Castle, but that is open to the public, and it's a beautiful castle to go up and walk around, but no photography is allowed in there. We also have what they call the Holy Land, and it was designed as a biblical it's what was supposed to be a biblical theme park, but it's been decaying since the 1980s. So they speculate that the relics are still there and whatnot. So it's maybe worth a trip up. Keep in mind, when I go filming, if I'm filming by myself, I don't go to some of these locations by myself, especially if anybody has ever heard of Waterbury, Connecticut. I wouldn't say that it's most applicable place for a woman to go alone, so I'd probably have to wait on the Holy Land. They do have a place called Johnsonville Village, and I do have a short clip on my videos where we drove through. It used to be you were talking to me? Oh, okay. Rob won't go. I've already asked him if he'd go up there, and he said no. He has no interest. He doesn't want to be in any videos. He does not want to be in any live streams. He's very private when it comes to his social life, and he certainly does not want to be in Mom's videos. Well, that's what I told him, but he said I do all these videos exploring. He said take Dane with me. I don't know. He seems so much more intimidating, doesn't he, Amanda? Yes. She's like 6-foot brick wall. Well, yeah, maybe I could pay him to be a private bodyguard for myself. They do have, so there's Johnsonville Village. I did that already. And Johnsonville Village was an abandoned mill town. It looks like something out of the movie Big Fish. The town has passed through hands over and over again. After being abandoned for 20 years, in 2017, it was purchased by a religious group, which has other locations in Connecticut, but the church does not allow anyone on the property, and I mean anyone. You muted Kelly? Oh. The other girl is Hoops. You know who she is. Yes. You're muted until you tell me otherwise, because you're having your private conversation there. I thought you said you muted him accidentally, so I'm looking at the YouTube chat, see, and I didn't see it, so all is good. Oh, well, she uses her name in it, so Amanda's safe. She likes stalkers, so you'll have to excuse me. She does not. But she does have the Hoops Family Network that's going to be rebranded soon. She's been MIA for a long time. So when things settle down for her, she and her partner are going to have some exciting stuff coming up. If you like mythical and all that stuff, they're going to have some of that coming up, but she can tell that story when she's ready to air it. You said 2, you said 5, then you say 2. So what are we doing? Are we backing up? But he's wrapping it up now. See? Look, I learned. Yeah, well, she's definitely going to have some of that stuff with the cryptics and all that stuff. Don't study it, but I don't know if it. We could go. What's the one in Florida? The swamp monster that they have down there. I can't think of his name. Where I grew up, back up in Maine, they had one. Oh, dang nabbit! Now I'm not gonna.
Is there any chance I can borrow your?
I'm here.
Can I borrow your phone?
Oh, come on! You do the cryptids and stuff like that.
Now, let that play though. Okay.
Can they see me?
No,
No.
I'm running that for her. I was
Amanda's
using my
giving
phone
me
in the background to run for the chat.
Oh, you look so cute.
Doesn't she? Oh, dang nabbit!
Is this too loud, or is this okay?
You look really cute.
Okay.
You're okay.
Okay. I didn't know if I was echoing.
I'm just stating.
I don't hear an
You look
echo.
Really cute.
Okay.
If anybody
Voice
else in
looks
chat
good
hears
on
an
you.
echo,
I know.
yeah, okay. Yeah, Kelly says he sees them.
Also, tell her that you have a movie coming out. For goodness sake.
Yeah. So.
That
This
was
is
Amanda's
yours.
news to share.
This
Yeah.
is yours. This is your show.
Pam's
Go.
like, that's Amanda's news to share.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna shut up now. Bye.
The camera's not on that phone.
Oh, okay.
The camera's on here on the
okay.
laptop. So, the Hoops Family and the Hoops Paranormal will be rebranded, and it'll be the Soldier Family Network. Will you turn the phone? You're shining that right in my eyes.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get the sentence structure here.
It'll be the Soldier Paranormal and the Soldier Family Network.
And
then we have our mythical channel that we will be starting soon, Mythical Creatures Around the World. We have our Facebook page too.
I already signed up for that, but if you want to drop a link, you can
I
put
could
it
drop
in.
it?
No.
Well, I'm
After 2 years of being
like
with
certain
Sister
people
absolutely
and just
not.
start
Absolutely
dropping
not.
links.
Anybody that's a mod can drop a link if they would like.
I'm gonna look that up for you.
Maybe your Amazon page.
I'll do my Amazon page too, because now I'm an author. So we got books and then the book, my book I wrote is gonna be turned into a movie next year.
Drum roll.
Thanks for coming, GT. Sorry things got such a late start, but thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Sorry. Oh my gosh, Kelly.
Let's see.
Okay. Another thing with getting back into live chats. I got to remember that there's a stream going on too, and to keep my eye on the chat.
I
don't
know.
wanna be rude to
I gotta
people
get
coming
used to
in and
that
out.
too. You
No,
know,
I'm sorry.
we'll probably talk a little bit after.
Hey, if you want to leave, go ahead, leave.
I don't
That's
want to
fine.
leave. David,
No,
David
no,
wants,
no, no, no,
David
no,
wants
no,
to
no.
talk to you.
Look at chat.
Oh, we can leave. No,
It's
Cal,
not-
you gotta stay here. No, David wants to talk after
I
the
felt
live.
bad
He wants to
about
talk
it.
to you.
Okay.
He wanted to apologize and everything. So
Yeah, that's
so
all right.
I'm sure,
After we're gone.
yeah, after the live, we'll stay and chat for a little
Hey,
bit.
it's going to be 57 degrees tomorrow. 5 degrees warmer than it was today. Woo! Google
Well,
just told me.
I hate to brag. It's kind of been in
No.
the 60s and 70s
You know what?
here.
You and
Oh, it's
Kelly
80
talk
today?
to each other then. You two talk to each other. He lives in Florida. You're in Cali somewhere.
Callie, yeah.
Cali somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta be on this side of the United States to make my movie.
I'm
It's gonna
stuck
be
in
89
Canada,
tomorrow.
too.
I will say the one thing I do miss about the past is I miss Soul's meditation.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't really think she's active anymore.
She hasn't been back since like we all stopped, and I was very sad because the meditation was, I mean, certain people we could do without, but Soul was like really good with it, and
But you know
she
what?
really got that third eye going.
You could take a yoga mat and go out your front door to
That's
the
true.
beach and do a yoga session in the morning, or sit there and just do
I used to have one, and then I left it in Ohio.
yoga mats are $14.
I know, Five Below's got them.
Well, all right, then you could spit it out. They're Five Below, $5 and less. So
Exactly. I've been getting treatment. I will tell you, being in a hyperbaric is insane. When you're claustrophobic, you got to really train your mind. Are you familiar with it?
yes.
I didn't know you.
Well, I haven't personally done it, but
But you know what it is.
yes.
I didn't know
that's
what
right.
it was. I have a habit of.
It's a tube that pushes pure air oxygen.
Yeah.
Well, it used to be a tube, but some places have actual rooms now too. So
An actual, like the one I'm doing it's a sit up. So it's almost like you're in a dentist chair.
oh, okay.
So I kind of prefer that now because of I'm claustrophobic, but I'm not. So it's almost like sitting in like an airplane
Mm-hmm.
and then like just blocked off. So
Well,
like you have room, but like, oh, my oxygen shut off the other day, and I was like looking around, and like I started going nuts, and I'm like, I need to calm myself down. We had like 10 more minutes left, and I'm like, I'm not gonna last. I'm like this whole mind thing. You got to really trick yourself to. Oh, not good.
yeah. Well, your mind kind of becomes irrational when, especially like what? Here's as an example. I have an extreme fear of heights. I'm fine on a plane, but you have that feeling of something underneath you.
Right.
But
well, that's
yet
like,
I couldn't even make it all the way up a lighthouse. It's by the time I got halfway there, my mind starts, looking down and just going 100 miles an hour. But
well, that's like on Facebook, they show those, like, you could have dinner above whatever, and like you're sitting at a table with like nothing below you. Jill says, I'm afraid of potholes. Don't go to Ohio, then it's pothole city.
Oh my God, we spend more on trafficking or trafficking.
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 I'm talking about the state and not trafficking. Infrastructure, but yet the town has yet failed to fill in their potholes.
Oh,
my God.
Pam,
I
you're
stand
hilarious.
corrected. Anybody watching this in the future or now or just listening, we're talking about infrastructure, traffic.
Wow.
Kel, trafficking, I need heroin.
I'm ready. I'll make the arrest. I'm ready.
Oh
No.
man. Talk about putting my foot in my mouth.
I know, right?
It was a good one. You guys need to have a
My
stand-up
bad.
meeting
Well,
show.
that's why
We're talking about
Pam and I go
potholes.
live because we work so well together.
Well, you guys need to have like a stand-up comedy show, like
That's what we almost did.
Oh my God.
All of our lives turn out to be that.
I would pay to see it. I know others would too.
Oh, Pam and I worked so well together.
Oh my God.
Oh, my sunburn is itching.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
wait,
someone
oh,
said, "I will be fine.
I went to the beach and laid there and like fell asleep for 3 hours.
I'll be
So-
fine."
And I had leggings on that day, so I just rolled them up. So now my poor knee, I don't know if I can, my knee, yeah, right here. You can see the difference.
See the difference.
I'm like, it
Farmers can.
yeah, from leggings.
She's the most stubborn woman I know.
Yeah.
You stop
I
already.
I try to warn
Abs
her,
are itching.
don't go in the sun for 3 hours, but no, we don't listen to David. We do things our way.
Cal said my crabs are itchy.
Wait, what?
Oh. So, what were you saying about the place in Connecticut? Shush it.
You are really red.
Oh, the roads. When he made the comment about potholes and whatnot, I
Yeah.
was talking about how they designate for infrastructure for the bridges and tolls and highways and all that. Yet they
Cal
have
said he
yet
got
to
his crabs from the beach.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Even I got that one.
Shut up.
Yeah, talk more about trafficking. Cal, put your foot in your mouth.
All right, that went off the wall really quick.
Oh, Pam,
Oh,
it's getting
man.
hot.
You're telling me.
Well,
I'm
And
about
it's
to open the store.
Store.
We had that problem before. We go live and halfway through, cocaine.
what? I am just gonna not answer that. Why is Steve calling? No.
Oh my gosh.
I'll just-
I know. I needed to sit down and make a video about how we're gonna rebrand the channel, and then post it because I keep putting shorts up because I'm like, well, I need to keep that channel monetized, and you have to post either on the community post or you have to make another like video within 6 months. So I'm trying to at least stay active to keep the channel going.
Is it still monetized?
It is,
Oh, good.
but I keep trying to like drop a post and stuff to make sure that so when I switch it over,
Okay, now I got it. Oh man.
between everything going on with the divorce
Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's not
and
it.
everything going on,
Hurry.
I'm trying to switch my bank account over. So now any money I'm making through YouTube is pretty much put on hold because I have to verify the bank account and it's not wanting to go through. There's some kind of error. So literally anything that I'm making on YouTube has to just sit there and wait. And it's like, it's a pain. But at the same time, I'm like, one day it'll all be worth it.
Yes. Well, after your
I mean,
movie,
how much time did I
releases,
spend to get that channel monetized?
you spent a lot of time. Did you see Kelly's channel monetized?
Yeah, congratulations, Kel. I saw
So
that. It was like one
if you're
video
into
just took
repairs
off.
and do it yourselves, you can watch his.
Yeah.
Hey, Chairman, welcome.
Hi, Chairman.
We're just having a comedy show, and it's on and off the rails tonight.
Anytime you get us together, it's a comedy show.
We get a ship show going.
The background does fit, though.
Of course it does. You
need your Hawaiian. The only difference, I could take us down to the beach.
She could. I
Don't you have
can't.
the beach by you too?
Not that I. Well, yeah,
Not
I have an
walking.
entire 100 miles almost of beach, but it's another thing to get to it now. After March 31st, the beach that I film at, you have to pay $25 to park.
Ah.
Worth it.
David says worth it.
Well, wait, which beach?
Which one?
In Connecticut?
Yeah.
Lighthouse Beach. It's in New Haven.
Oh, yeah. What you want to do? Listen
Here we
carefully.
go.
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to walk to the beach.
Yeah, no,
It's like
no, that's ridiculous.
20 minutes.
Joe says walk.
Car. Well, of course he says walk, no parking.
No, there's another beach outside of New Haven, and it's about 10 minutes past.
Is there a storm coming?
Yep,
It looks like it.
it is a dust storm. We're going to get hit like a tornado, only it's a dust storm like what you see in
A tornado
Sahara.
on Easter.
Well, it's a Sahara Desert storm. So you don't really
It's not
need
Easter till
tornado.
tomorrow.
I know Easter's tomorrow, but
Yeah, it's a Sahara dust
that
storm.
reminds me.
Yeah.
I have to go out tonight
To what?
to the car.
Or I could go out to the car.
Somebody's got to go out to the car and go get the Easter bunny stuff.
You couldn't say that with a straight face.
I'm trying because I don't know if any children are watching this.
The Easter Bunny stuff.
Yeah, you have a child that's grown.
Yeah, I don't have to buy him Easter Bunny stuff.
Yeah,
anymore.
How's
wait.
his job?
Huh?
How's his job? He
Good.
he progressed to what? EMT?
Yeah. He's a full-time EMT now.
Ryan's 7.
Yeah. Ryan's 7. He's lost 3 teeth now.
Well, I haven't
It's
forgot how
cool.
old Brian is. It's not like I lose
This kid ages like I
Well-
swear. He was 7 yesterday, but he's like 16 today.
Well, of course he is. He's ready to graduate high school.
I know, right?
I graduated at 14.
Yeah, you also were homeschooled.
So?
So
Thanks
is
for reminding me.
Ryan.
I gotta go cover some stuff up. Yeah. Kel will be back. Yeah, Ryan's a little he's over here reading graphic novels by himself.
Oh, ask Pam.
Ask Pam what?
In Connecticut, she knows any mermaid stories.
Do you know any mermaid stories in Connecticut? No.
No, unfortunately, I cannot say.
There's tons. Thousands. I know thousands of them. So, Amanda has been very brief. So, she just released her new series, which is a crime series, which is inspired by true crime.
There's
Amanda,
there's
would you
a
like to...
yeah, I'll elaborate.
There we go.
I don't like to brag.
You gotta brag.
Well,
There's
you gotta promote yourself, you know.
I know.
It's like when
I
a
gotta
movie comes out, do you think you've got to give yourself credit where credit is due?
I know.
You gotta
I made a
brag.
human. I give credit to myself for making a human.
Thank you.
That's true. I mean, you birthed the kid that's out there, being an
He's
EMT.
a first responder.
Yeah. Well, here, I learned about the folklore, and I found a memorial here at the pier, and I looked into it because I was like, oh, it had the little girl's name, and so, there was a protest going on that day, and David's like off interviewing people, and I'm
Okay.
like, all right, I'm staying over here.
It's
I'm not getting into
It's
this.
not an interview.
Shush it.
Okay.
I'm speaking.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh.
So-
Ooh. Cat fight.
Pretty much.
Not a cat fight. I'm not a cat.
So I looked at the memorial, and it was for this little, it was 12-year-old Robin Samso. And so I'm like, I never heard of it. You know, you're into true crime like I am.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to do my investigation, and he's over in the protest. I'm like, whatever. So I'm Googling, and found out there was a serial killer here that was just like Ted Bundy. And the only difference was he was known as the game show killer. And so he had like killed like almost 10 women and girls before he went on the game show. And then even the girl chose him, and then decided to not take the date with him because he was too creepy. So even she got bad vibes. And so she ended up being the last one that was murdered before he got caught. So like her mom was saying, yeah, she like passed away and all, but my daughter was the one that put a stop to him. So they dedicated this memorial to him, and I guess he even had a street named after him.
Wow.
But the one what was it? Not PI, but the one investigator that was working on the case said he couldn't stand to think he was getting all this publicity because of the name. So he took the roadside down and has it in his garage, so nobody would ever have to look at it again. And it was so I decided to take her memorial and kind of dedicate this new book to her.
And she did a badass job.
Well, it's not done yet, but like I'm taking the facts from her like murder and like making it to where she becomes a mermaid, because God decided that she died too soon. You know, she didn't get to live her life.
Can I pause you for a second?
Go ahead.
I've got to say it before I forget it.
Go ahead.
When we were talking about mythical creatures,
I was supposed to drop the link.
Where I grew up in Maine, they had a big thing on the chupacabra.
Yes.
So there was a creature found on the side of the road. They had it sent to the Maine State Crime Lab because they could not identify what kind of canine it looked like. But there was a huge article. I mean, for a little town where we grew up, it was huge news. But I couldn't remember the name of it. So that's why I wanted I'm sorry I interrupted
you. Oh, you're good.
And the name of the town that you grew up in is near Portland?
It's 45 minutes north of Portland. It was in Turner, Maine. Turner.
You were by Saco Bay, right?
A little bit further north. I was stuck between Portland and Augusta, Maine.
I think I might have been in that article because I was.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I had to mute. Okay.
I was on the cryptoologist team with Lauren Holman, who made the discovery of that creature.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I dropped the link, but I don't know if it's...
He worked at, he's the founding father of the Cryptozoology Museum in Maine, in Portland, Maine.
Oh, wow.
And so he got me on the case because my specialty is ocean folklore. And the creature that you're talking about actually has some aquatic features. So anytime there's a cryptoid in the U.S. and police don't know what the heck they're looking at, or a humanoid or whatever, I automatically get the report.
Hey, Pam.
It was in 2000. It was August 2006. Yes, ma'am.
I dropped the link in the private chat. Can you drop it for me?
Yes.
I did it off David's YouTube, but because he doesn't have a wrench, it won't let him drop the link.
Well, I can fix that too.
Thank you.
I don't think I did the case. I'm trying to think. I know the case because I read it from Mr. Lorman's notes.
See, and that's what I want to do with the paranormal. I want to do kind of mythical like that, but I also, I don't know. Like, I know I want to be able to do like the spirit box and stuff. I don't know. I might just do the mythical channel separate, or maybe combine them both with the paranormal. I don't know yet.
All right, I made David a moderator, so if he wants to drop another, I think it worked.
Yep. We're
Okay,
wrenched.
Cool. All right. Why is
That's an interesting one.
he's binging it? What is
And
binging
then
it? Oh, okay, cool. It did work.
what's banging at you?
I said binging. B-I-N-G. Bing. Bing, bing. Yeah, there is an article, The Mysterious Beast. It was done by the Lewis and Son Journal, dated August 16th. Well, Dara Pam, I mean, come on. Well, I'm talking like I can't look the stupid stuff up so that I can actually put it in.
I'm used to it too. I'm used to having to stick to the StreamYard's screen, and I forget you can open up other tabs while you're on StreamYard's.
All right, so let's see now if I can find. Oh,
And
you startled me for a minute.
Normally, I would have my phone, and I would just do it all from where I'm signed in, but David's using it, so I'll just drop it from his channel.
Are you sure it's not natural gas?
What?
Kelly just moved into. He converted a toy hauler into a mobile home.
Zozo. Zozo was a big thing. There was a time, because Ryan, you know how creepy Ryan can get, and there were times he was watching Zozo videos, and I was like, we got to redirect this because I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, I'm not.
I about threw my phone the other day because I'm scrolling through Facebook, and there was an image of a snake, and I threw the phone across the room. No, that was the other day.
Well, that's when you broke your phone.
That's when I broke the phone.
Yeah.
Then last night I did it again, but I didn't throw it. I managed. But there was like this thing that pops up, and it's like all these different types of snakes, and it shows you what makes them venomous, and I'm like, you can have that. Like, nothing surprises me more than seeing this random snake pop up, and it's almost like, I don't care what it is, spiders, bugs, I'm fine with. But a snake, It's almost like the snake can come through the phone, and nope, I don't have that. That is the one thing.
You do know that that's not virtual yet. You know snakes are going to attack you.
Not yet.
They're gonna come and get you.
The way that this whole thing's going, no. Pretty soon they're gonna make it to where they could come out of the screen, and I hope to God I'm dead before that ever happens.
No, but they could be holographic.
Shush it.
I know what to do for April Fool's now.
Good, you gotta wait a whole nother year for that. You'll
Not
forget.
not in Ukraine. And because I have Ukrainian blood in me,
Oh, yay.
April Fool's is in August.
Well, now you have to be careful in the month of August.
I'm another year older.
August the 20th.
Oh, gee, I almost got married right on it.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, during this whole divorce, he said we got married August 29th. We got married August 27th. And I'm laughing because I'm like, all I got to do is show them the paper, the little card I have that says we got married on August 27th. And that's one thing that he lied under oath about. So,
Shock and awe.
right? All right, I could drop my my Amazon, and then I'll drop his in case of.
Oh yeah, so anybody watching in the future, if you can get live chat, it'll have all the links in there. So be sure to check out Amanda's links for the books.
That one.
Oh, sorry, he already beat you to it,
Who's he?
David.
I know, I'm on it. I'm on his YouTube on another tab.
Oh, is
Oh,
that
okay.
how you do it?
David Solomon 719. There's that one. Well, I had to make sure I went and muted his so that way when I'm running the chat for
So I can type on here and I'm live?
yeah, you're on my Hoops Family Network. I made sure to give yeah, right there.
Oh, cool. Brilliant.
You've been live before for your books. I don't understand how you don't know all this.
Because I'm not a tech person.
Well, that's my whole thing.
I keep it simple and I keep it real. You call someone on the phone, you make conversation. If you're gonna send a long email, don't bother. I won't read it for 8 years. Actually, it took me 8 years to catch up to an email that somebody wrote me 8 years ago. Found that out today the hard way.
Why? Did the links that I posted on David's, I don't think popped up.
Are you gonna need your phone?
No. Did you see? It's not underlined. I'm gonna see if I add www to it. /author/
I have almost 41 novels out.
Yeah.
Amanda has 5, just about. I'm writing right now. I got 20 pages done in the last hour.
Let me see. Maybe if
talking.
Well, yeah, you're pretty good at.
But Pam, if you live in Connecticut, I would encourage you to read my book Melonheads. It takes place in New Haven, and I wrote it in New Haven.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All right. Now I gotta go back. I lost myself in the computer.
Oh no!
And Amanda did the book cover.
All right.
Well, yeah.
I'm bookmarking it so I can go back and.
You're good.
Jean.
I'm trying
And
to
ripped.
drop.
I don't want to say ripped Mexican tennis shoes.
You're so weird.
Oh, which one was it again, David?
Melonheads.
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 That's one that if you literally type in Melonheads David Solomon, it'll pop right up. A lot of the other ones, they don't usually just come right up when you search. I'm trying to find. I should just be able to drop the link. Copy. I could do this through Facebook too.
Yep, found it.
Awesome. That's based on a true story about the Mantis Man, who is a legend from where you're at.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. I love that folklore. I love me some
There we
Connecticut folklore. I love Connecticut folklore. Connecticut folklore is so different, interestingly enough, from Rhode Island, because Rhode Island begins to get very British, and Connecticut tends to lean more Native American. You can always tell when you're at a Connecticut beach talking about folklore, because Connecticut doesn't have any Native American folklore. There's
Oh,
a
wow.
reason for that. They slaughtered their Indians and they burned all their folklore.
Ah,
Okay, so that's both. That's David's and mine. I gotta repin it back on his. Somehow he unpinned his on his Facebook, so
I don't
now
know how I did that.
you pinned your picture there, so now
Oh dear, I did not mean to do that.
I assume you want your author page to be pinned.
Yeah, I messed up.
That's okay. I just wanted to make sure before I went and did it that you didn't do it on purpose.
No.
Yeah, Pam, I'm not far from the Queen Mary.
I'm jealous. Stop talking to me.
You can always come on out.
I can't.
We can do it together.
I'm working
What?
on going down to Florida for my 50th birthday.
Ooh.
And there's this guy down in Florida that I'm going to film with.
Oh, yeah?
He wishes to remain anonymous because he's in a secret location. But he does repairs on lawnmowers and just about anything, and he does DIY stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Is this the same guy that likes hearing about trafficking?
It may or may not be. I can't break his cover.
Break his
What?
cover. I have to pull his chain. He does mine all the time, so
He might be
I
still
have
working.
I have to get in a few blows before.
Well, I don't know. We didn't want to hold. Am I echoing?
You were for a second, but
Oh.
it stopped.
Did I take myself off mute again?
You're good. You're not on mute.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, that was weird.
He may have left because we were holding him against his will, I think.
I think so. Well, he did say he had to go cover something up because it was about to rain.
Mm-hmm. You talk about trafficking, covering stuff up. Now that's a pot calling the kettle black. So does
Right?
Mannerism style.
He had to go get his he had to go blow up his boat before he blows away. He needed anchor down.
Anchor it down. I know nothing about boating, so I know that I get seasick.
I don't either, but I miss it. I've been like boating once, twice maybe, and I admit it. I miss it.
I don't know. I went on a cruise. I don't know if that's called boating.
Well, in a sense, but I mean, there's like pontoon boats and. Okay, your author page is like gone. So I guess
I've been in a dinghy before.
That's one I haven't.
A dinghy and a dinghy.
Oh, I do want to go river rafting. That would be fun.
Well, I still want to find. Unfortunately, I can't ask my aunt anymore since she's not with us.
Aw.
Well, that's been years. But there was a place we went to, and I want to say it was the. I'm gonna say it wrong. I mutilate Florida names so badly. I think it was Witchy Watchy Springs, something like
Yes.
that.
Yes, I know. I know what you're talking about.
Within that area, there was a place you can get into the water and follow it down in tubing.
Yeah.
But I'd like to
We
go
watched
paddle.
Homo do that.
Excuse me.
There you go with that smoker's cough.
I haven't smoked in 6 months, so it's not a
I know.
smoker's cough.
I'm just
Just
pulling.
for the record, it's my vaping cough. Just to be clear.
My vaping. What flavor is that? Peach?
The same one I showed you.
I know, but I didn't really. Peach, mango, pineapple.
Then I have.
Does it taste like acidy, like
Only
strawberry
oh,
banana?
sorry. Strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry banana.
Then
I would
have
think it would be acid, like acidic.
now
That's
these
what I'm
are
saying.
all vapes. These are for 18 and over.
Well,
Then I
yeah.
got these.
Ooh,
It's herbal. There is no tobacco, nicotine,
really?
anything in these. It's premium tobacco-free blend.
Yeah,
It is
there's still stuff in it.
Bowling Green, Kentucky. It doesn't
Hey,
say.
but I gotta say, you're doing better at cutting down, and you gotta start somewhere.
Well, I can't wait to go to Florida so I can actually afford a pack of cigarettes.
That's sad too. I remember my parents. They'd buy a case and $20, and it's like I could think of so much more to spend $20 on.
Yeah, speaking of which, it's super quiet. Where is the younging?
Oh, the youngin. He's
Yeah.
with Grandpa.
Oh, okay.
He's playing his game.
David's stepdad.
Yeah,
He
no problem. I
No,
know
he
that
He
he's
took him for a little while, and well,
super interested when we're on live streams.
he usually is. That's right. I think that kid's gonna be he wants his own YouTube channel. He's wanting to write his own books now.
Well, we are. He and I are
Well, yeah.
co-writing now.
They're co-writing.
We
He's
are.
Right.
collaborating.
Can I talk about? I can't talk about what Ryan's job's gonna be.
You can say without saying the studio's name
Okay.
or what they do. So you could like say it's like Marvel. Yeah, we can
For
maybe say that.
undisclosed.
We signed some NDAs.
Well,
Yeah.
Ryan was offered to make some stories up
Yeah.
to make TV shows, and so Ryan's pretty much going to be in charge of like a kid series.
Oh, nice.
So a certain famous person offered him a spot with their kids.
Yep.
And some of the other parents that we work with, their kids. So it's a collaboration of the kids coming together.
Nice.
So it's kind of nice. It is. It's gonna be it's a family business.
Very awesome.
So us parents are coming together to make adult stuff, and kids are coming together, and then there's gonna be toys and books and Legos and then oh my gosh, Ryan the other day was he like you would never know that David is not Ryan's biological father. And the one day after I had a lupus flare up, I was pretty much up for good 2-3 weeks. We were in Louisiana, and I couldn't walk, I couldn't move. So
Yeah, I remember.
Ryan was telling David, like, I want to make a show. So he's like, all right, I'll take you outside of the treehouse and we'll make a show. Sure enough, like, they came back in and he's like, can I perform for Mom? And he goes, sure. So they did the show, and it was funny because Ryan goes, Mom, if anything ever happens to Dad, I will have to take over for him. I will have to start making shows when Dad dies. And I'm like, we're both 30. Like, what makes us think we're gonna die tomorrow?
Well, see, then I will ride off the coattail. When you have your own private plane, you can send it here to Florida or Connecticut, depending on the location at the time.
We're actually looking at buying one. We're either our own personal airplane or an RV. Also a jet.
I was gonna say the private plane, too little. You talk about claustrophobic. I just lose my mind before I even get in them. And I have flown in a little plane.
Because, like, it would be nice to have something, I guess, kind of like what the president. It's not something like a commercial line, but something that, like, the family could. Like, all the projects, it's great to be on the West Coast. Yeah, because we have filming, but it is going to be a nightmare when we have projects on the East Coast. Yeah.
New York? That's a nightmare in itself.
I know, we drove through that.
I like New York.
Okay, so because we couldn't go through the Rocky.
We got to see. I'm gonna let her tell you because
see what?
Gonna shut up.
See what?
The North Pole.
So we kept trying to go from like Louisiana through the Rocky Mountains to get to the West Coast. Well, with my lupus, and we both have elevation issues, and then the 5G, because that's a nightmare in itself, is the 5G, trying to stay out of it. We ended up going back to North Carolina through New York to get into Canada, went through Canada, and it should have only took us a week to go through Canada, but because of the snowstorms and everything, it took us 3 weeks to go through Canada. And then we came down through Washington, Oregon, into Cali. And oh my gosh, it was... I've pretty much almost seen all of the United States at this point.
Yeah, it only took me a year in trucking.
That's right. That was about a year for you.
Yep. To visit the other place I never went was Alaska, in Puerto Rico, because of the water.
Did we drive through Alaska?
We were at the border of Alaska.
The border.
We went all the way up to the Northwest Territories, which is the Arctic, on the border of Russia and Alaska.
Nice.
Ryan got to see Russia.
Yeah, Ryan got to see Russia.
Well, I'm sure he's excited to see that.
He was excited to see anything. We stayed in an Airbnb in Canada.
Oh, that was so fun. We were in the northwestern. It's the Arctic Ocean.
And we stayed like almost a whole week in this house, and this little farmhouse, and Ryan's like, I want this house. And I'm like, you want any house? The poor kid. We went to somebody's house in Canada. We had a meeting, and Ryan walks in and he goes, I like your kitchen. And I'm like, it's a kitchen like anybody else. Like, he goes, but it's not contained. And it's Canadian. And the woman's like, there's a difference. And I'm like,
No.
but I don't know.
Maybe like England if there was.
I'm just like, Ryan, what? That kid. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then we went to the beach. We've been going to the beach, and he's just like, Mom, I said, do you want to go back to Ohio? He goes, no, Ohio doesn't have the beach. He goes, I'm a beach boy. And I'm like, David goes, you take after your father.
Missing classes.
Well, listen, we hit an hour's mark, so I'm going to wrap up the live stream, and I'll catch you in the basement.
Okay.
So thank you everyone for coming tonight. I'm glad that Amanda could join us, and we will try this again soon. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Have a good night. Bye.